Welcome to the Wildcast podcast, coming to you from Wildcast Studios with your hosts Adam Lund and Jeremy Boucher.
Merry! That was loud in my ears. Christmas. Welcome into Wildcast Christmas Studios on Rogers TV for another episode of the Wildcast podcast, the award-winning and platinum award-winning and longest-running QMJHL podcast. We're the unofficial voice of the 2025 Joe Cordero Trophy champion. I'm in the Christmas spirit. I can't read. It's also been some very long nights here at the house. We are presented by Discount Flooring Center, a division of fabulous flooring, home to the largest variety of high-end, current, and discontinued lines in hardwood, ceramic vault, laminate flooring, luxury model tiles, and even blinds for immediate purchase. You can visit them at 320 Collishaw Street or call them at 859-9909. As always, fan listeners, I am your elf, Mr. Adam Lund, and I am joined by your favorite co-hoster, Mr. YQM, Mr. Starbucks, Mr. DoorDash at your service, Mr. Jeremy Boucher. What do you think of the studio?
It's pretty good. I like it. Yeah, it's very festive. I mean, I like
not as like
I like
last
this.
year.
This is nice. It's a nice Connor you have here. Connor Garland.
Hey-oh! Oh. Yeah, it's not like I was putting it together. And I'm like, it's not as like as it was in our old look, but it's nice. How's your week been?
Still still grinding, like you said, with the DoorDash. So it's been lots of early mornings.
Have you got a listener yet?
No, not yet. No.
Guys, DoorDash, come on.
Ken Shea messaged me on was it Friday night? He's like, I might order DoorDash. You better be my delivery driver. I said, I got a hockey game to watch Friday night, so not gonna do it.
And that's the thing. I said that to Layla on Monday. I was like, because we got a random text from Pizza, and they're like, you get a one-time code. And I was like, I'd order on DoorDash if I could guarantee that Jeremy was my driver on Monday night. I'd be like, just bring over dinner. Let's do this, right? But I can't guarantee that it's going to be you.
Yeah. No, you can't. It's if I'm in the area of Pizza, then it's probably going to be me. But other than that, it's probably going to be somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm like a North End guy. I think I do Home Depot deliveries.
Yeah.
So you pick up from Home Depot. So I delivered a couple to Riverview last week. And then while I was in Riverview, a couple came in from like McDonald's in Riverview.
No.
So other than that, like I've just been like North End of Moncton.
Well, I got a full 40 minutes of sleep. A full 40 minutes of sleep. Little Miss has, I think, 3 teeth coming in. You know, most kids get their 2 front teeth.
Yeah.
She's got a fang. That's her one tooth that came in, is one of the fangs on the side. But I think she's getting 2 or 3 other teeth. Plus, she's got a bit of a bug. So
not great.
No. Got a full 40 minutes. She's been, on the plus, she's been very cuddly over the weekend. But yeah, she seems to be turning the corner, but so bubble wrap your kids. Don't send them to any Christmas parties. Don't send them to any birthday parties. Don't send them anywhere so they don't come. So Bo doesn't come home with a bug.
Yeah, we're keeping them home.
Yeah,
we don't want to get them sick for Christmas. We don't want to be sick for Christmas.
No,
and we're going to Ontario, so we don't want to
you don't want to be.
No. There was a couple of years ago. Actually, it was we probably all had COVID, to be honest, because everybody was sick in Ontario when we went for Christmas. And I think it was probably 2021. So it was still around. Everybody was sick, and we were just getting drunk. And am I allowed to say that on TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of getting drunk, man, I hope there's a OHL game you can go to while you're there.
There's an OHL game.
So that you can see what an atmosphere in an arena looks like.
Yeah, I'm going to a Barrie Colts game. They're going to take on the London Knights.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm looking forward to that.
And a Christmas theme game too.
Yeah.
Ugly Christmas
sweater game. I won't be in the media booth. I'll be in the stands, and I'll be having a good time.
Yep. It's that's why you're not going to be in the media booth. As always, don't forget to follow us on the social medias: Twitter, Moncton Wildcast, Instagram, Wildcast Podcast, TikTok, Wildcast Podcast, and as well on YouTube. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button. Lets us know you like what we're doing. Click that bell so you don't miss any of our Christmas post games or any of the lives that we end up doing over this month. Quick question was sent in today or Monday on Twitter. It is presented by Waterworks Pools and Spas, providing Atlantic Canadians with custom in-ground pools, spas, services, and supplies since 1986. If you're looking for a new spa service, maintenance, by their trained technicians or getting your pool water from green to clear, stop in at 194 Killam Drive in Moncton or call them at 506-859-1980. And it came in from Andrew14 at Andrew040909. Moncton Wildcast, I have a quick question for you. Since Trois Rivières is hosting the outdoor games involving Shawinigan, Drummondville, Victoriaville, and Sherbrooke, would you like to see more outdoor games in the queue with one in Moncton or at Moncton Stadium? And I replied real quick, I will put this in the show, and I can already hear Jeremy Boucher's answer. The floor is yours, sir.
Look, we're going to die. We're going to die.
We're going to die.
I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to die.
Oh.
Mommy, tell it to stop. Outdoor games are a big no-no. I hate outdoor games.
Yeah.
Everybody gets all up and excited about them. The NHL has like six or seven a year. You know, it's just ridiculous. It started as one, and now they just do so many.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's been to the Moncton Stadium, like it's you would be so far away from the ice that it would be almost pointless.
Yeah.
Like I understand it would be an interesting event and it would probably bring a lot of people. I'm not a fan of outdoor games. I think there's too much of a risk of injury to players. And I don't know if it's a Moncton thing or not. NHL, I don't watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Junior ones, I don't watch. I don't like them at all. And we've had this subject before, and we've done this rant before. I feel I don't want to have to say it all over again. But
yeah,
just not a fan of outdoor games. And if there was ever one at the Moncton Stadium, you probably wouldn't find me there. I would respectfully pass on attending that game.
I kind of feel the opposite way. I don't know when it was. I was trying to find it while you were talking, but I had the sketches at Moncton Stadium, and do a whole weekend. You know, you have Moncton versus Halifax and Charlottetown, or St. John and Halifax. I think I had the two New Brunswick teams at the time, but St. John is a rivalry. Halifax travels well, and it's a rivalry. Then you throw in the Flyers. Then you throw in both UDM women again and men against UMB. Just make a weekend out of it. Now your ice is probably not going to be great, and you got to figure it out. But then the more I thought about it, and I went to Guns N' Roses, I don't know if I want a hockey game in the stadium. And given the way that this city goes to hockey games, it would look piss poor until the day of. You'd be giving free tickets away to try and fill that stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
I did kind of wonder if maybe they could do it at Kiwanis Park in the baseball stadium. It'd be a little bit more intimate if you just wanted, the Q teams. But then
you can't really get many people
in there, right? Like to put the hockey arena in, I don't know what kind of seating you're going to have in the outfield. So there really isn't a great place. I think Halifax has thought about doing it at Citadel Hill, like where they have the concerts and stuff like that, like a true outdoor. But guys, everything is going up. So the cost of going to that game, like people are complaining about a $23 ticket to the Moncton Wildcats to the Avenir Centre to listen to a terrible DJ. You get an outdoor game and you're probably paying $60 for a full weekend package of the Flyers, UDM, which, speaking of UDM, did you see they are ranked 6th in Canada right now?
Yeah.
They're number 1 in the AUS, and the UMB Reds, who are 4th in the AUS, are ranked 4th in Canada. They're ranked higher than them in the top 10 in the rankings in Canada.
That's just the name thing.
I was like, what? So you're paying for the whole package. So do you really want to spend $50 on a whole weekend package when you're maybe going to go to one Wildcat game, maybe two? You probably not. No. And while I think it would be great for the city to bring it in, there just isn't a proper venue. Like, I know that the 4 teams are building it, or they split the costs or whatever. And I can't remember who shared it on the Bookface, but the Q responded saying, the teams put this together. If there was teams in the Maritimes that wanted this, so if there's enough fans that want to put a package together, put it and submit it to the queue. See what happens. Like the worst they're going to say is no. I don't ever think we'll see this here in our lifetime. But I can't say that we might not see it in Halifax at some point.
Halifax seems like it's.
And when do you do it? Like weather-wise, like it was plus 12 a couple days ago.
Yeah,
it's now going to be minus 20 with a boatload of snow this weekend.
You almost have to put it like end of January, early February. But I mean, this can't happen. It shouldn't. It couldn't. It mustn't. It wouldn't. It's a stupid idea. I hate outdoor games. I could go on for hours and hours and hours about this, and I'm not. Because I'm tired. I want to go home to bed. But we have a show to do, and it's one of those topics that's very, very passionate, and pull me aside at a rink and ask me why, and I'll go on for a half an hour and probably miss the first period. I don't like outdoor games.
No, and the NHL they ruined them with the stadium series. Like when it was one a year, it was fine, and then they jammed the stadium series so the Americans could have one, and they're doing one in Miami this year. Like I'm good. But I appreciate Andrew.
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
your question. There's room for everyone on the nice list, so appreciate that question coming in. And guys, if you want to get a question into the show, it can be Christmas related, it can be hockey related. It doesn't matter. Just send us a DM or tag us on Twitter like Andrew did, and we will answer the question for you. All right, let's get to some news and notes from around the queue.
News and notes from around the queue.
And news and notes from around the queue is presented by Speedy Auto Service in Moncton on Mountain Road. Whether it's routine maintenance on major repairs, the team at Speedy keeps you safe and back on the road fast.
Can confirm.
And with tire season here now, it's the perfect time to book your tire swap and get a great deal on new tires. Locally owned, trusted by Moncton drivers, and proud to deliver honest service every time. Visit Speedy Moncton at 905 Mountain Road or call them at 857-2282, where great people provide great service. Team USA took the CHL USA Prospects game in that third mini game. I didn't stay up for much of it. Good to see Butrin's brother, Casey.
Yeah.
First game, he had like four penalty minutes in the first 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, but it was a double minor. But it was a good. I shouldn't say it was a good series. I watched 2.5 periods of it. I don't know if you want to go to NHL rinks anymore with that. I think that series should be reserved for smaller arenas because Calgary looked pretty empty. Now I think they got a dump of snow, but I like the way it ended with the third mini game as opposed to a shootout or a skills competition or something like that.
Yeah, yes, a shootout wouldn't be great. I look, I wasn't very. I had no interest in these games. There were no Wildcats playing, and
very limited Q people playing.
Yeah, I mean, after what we've seen from Blyle, the CHL team probably could have used a mobile puck mover on the back end, but especially when you're playing 3-on-3 and in overtime, it's you could probably use a player like that. I thought it was interesting, like example like JP Hurlburt. I think he's on. Is it Kamloops or Kelowna?
Yeah,
one Kamloops. An American playing against the Americans.
That's what I
thought that was
Tommy
interesting.
Blyle, I was like, would he be CHL? Or
he was CHL. Like JP Hurlburt was on Team CHL. Yeah. I thought that was interesting. But this was basically the American team from the USHL. I think it was they have a Team USA in the USHL. This is basically this is the team that they were. So obviously,
which you could see it in the first game.
They
were
crazy
all
chemistry.
over him. Yeah.
So it's. I mean, they kind of have an advantage in that game. But I had no interest in this. There's no Wildcats playing. Yeah. You can make the argument that those who are, like that Wildcats connection you watched because of Casey Mutrin. So that's again maybe a name you can keep an eye on maybe next year. But We'll see. I mean, if we can get one, why not get the other?
Yeah.
That'd be a nice ad. But I had no interest in it. USA won.
Yeah.
That means there were losers. Town full of losers.
Yeah.
I like it.
The first thing in the first game, I was like, ooh, Kelowna's going to need a goaltender after a big loss like that if they're going to host the Memorial Cup. And then I looked at the shots. I was like, oh, yeah, no, Team USA was all over them.
Yeah.
In that one, a bit of an injury news related to the trade deadline. Lucas Beckman out for about 4 weeks. So I got to believe his time in Baie-Comeau is over. As he's likely top 2 on the market, him and LaSalle on the goalie market.
Yeah, him, LaSalle, Meloche, and Rouen maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty significant loss for a team that's
significantly low in the standings.
Yeah, not doing so well. And if anyone was keeping them in games, it was him. So yeah, I think he's probably played his last game in Baie-Comeau. It's is the team going to go out and get him? I mean, you're not going to trade for him to be he's a number 1 goalie. Is there a contender out there that needs a goalie right now? I don't think there is. It's so if that's the case, I don't think he's going to want to go. I mean, sure, you want to go to a contender but as a backup, but that would be a pretty solid, 1A, 1B. But
I mean, Schwinnigan looks like they found a starter in Boucher.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
It's good.
Drummondville.
They're selling. They'll be selling off.
I'm just looking at the teams that are in the top 4. Like
maybe a
Charlottetown probably isn't. Newfoundland's not.
No.
I mean, Chicoutimi, I doubt it. Not us. Plainville. I mean, depending what their goaltender situation is. I mean, how injured Melota is, right? Like they've had no luck with injuries.
Yeah.
And Rouen, they've already got Meloche. So if they don't want a deal, they're not going to.
I mean, maybe a team could have been zeroing in on Beckman, but now
same
with
with LaSalle.
Maybe these injuries might keep these guys around a little longer. So we
now, if you look at the case of Rimouski and Moncton last year, they went out and got goaltending as 1A, 1 and 1As as a tandem and Moncton used them all throughout the playoffs. But you kind of saw that with Rimouski as LaSalle was hurt, so they had to go get a goaltender. Lageran played lights out throughout the playoffs, was very good in his starts against us and as well in the Memorial Cup. I think he held them in against, I want to say their first game was Medicine Hat. Held them in against Medicine Hat in that first game. So there is possibility, but I just wonder if there's not even a contender, but someone who's desperate enough to pay that to get into a playoff spot like the Sea Dogs, like the Eagles, like Valdor, like Gatineau, right? That go out and get the goaltender. So they're not left going, son of a nutcracker, at the deadline when they're, not making some moves in the playoffs, which that trade led to Zach Pelche, who was the backup for the Huskies, being traded to Baie-Comeau for a 2028 fourth. But we did see Simon Cormier of Moncton get some starts. Not the best.
He got in? I didn't pay attention. Did he? Yeah.
He started the first game, I believe.
Oh, geez.
Against Quebec. And again, that's part of a rebuild. And a lot of teams are able to kind of skirt this rebuild by getting U.S. free agents. And unfortunately, Baie-Comeau's not having a lot of luck with that. And they're going through a full rebuild right now. Just trying to see if he had.
Here's the old
our ears, yeah. The old Q in our ear. So Simon Cormier played the second one. He played both games.
Wow.
Gave up 5 goals on 34 shots in the first one and 5 goals on 17 shots in the next one. So for your first 2 games, just being thrown in, that's not an easy situation on a team that's already got 4 wins. That's tough.
With respect to Simon Cormier, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Nope. So. That is a vulnerable situation, and what's more vulnerable than a peach? You know what I mean? What else we got here? Tommy Blau named the QMJHL Prospect of the Week last week with his 7 points. As well, I don't know if you've heard from Marty Kingston. He has tied a franchise record with points in 7 straight games. Has a chance to break that next week for a rookie defenseman, right?
Rookie defenseman, yeah.
Brandon Gormley.
I'm all toasty inside.
Brandon Gormley, yeah.
Brandon, yeah.
And
If you're up to it, it's Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Riley Sampson earned the Gold Award, which is a $2,500 scholarship for the Dr. Sylvan Seminar Gold Award, which is presented to the recognizes the excellence of the student athletes in science courses, highlighting their commitment to the studies and their academic success.
Science. Who pays attention in science class? Nerd.
Yeah, that's why we're here and not. Yeah. All right. We got the QMJHL Team of the Week. Let's get to that right now. No fancy music, but here's the drop. Another week 3 of a Wildcat on that team. Roman L'Italien of the Cape Breton Eagles, 3 goals, 4 assists in 2 games. Justin LaRose of Newfoundland, 4 goals, 3 assists in 2 games. Nathan Quinn from Quebec, 2 games and 5 assists, 2 goals and 5 assists in 2 games. Tommy Blyle, 5 assists in 3 games. Mathieu Lepage from Victoriaville, 3 assists in 3 games. And your nephew, cousin, distance relative?
This would be my nephew. Yeah. Nephew Phil.
Yeah. Philip Boucher of Shawinigan, 2-0 with a 944 save percentage and a 192 goals against average. And your QMJHL Player of the Week from the Eagles, Roman L'Italien. Like I said, 3 goals, 4 assists in those 2 games. Had the hat trick against St. John in Fredericton. All right, let's get to the second favorite part of the show.
It's now time for the one and only Boucher's Team of the Week.
Thank you so much, Johnny. Going to kick things off. I think this is the first time a Boucher makes the Boucher. What are you doing?
I'm just smiling. Smiling's my favorite.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Philip Boucher, cousin, nephew Phil.
Nephew.
Whatever. We're from
Somewhere.
We're from Hillsborough. We faced this kid on Saturday.
Yeah.
And but
Not bad.
Not bad. Just pretty good. 67 stopped 67 of 71 shots he faced all the weekend. So good little. That's good. That's a good fill. That's a good filly. On the defensive side, I should mention I am a little shorthanded here today.
Oh, we're on the penalty kill?
We're on the penalty kill.
All
I only get 1 defenseman. And that defenseman is Adam Fortier Gendron. Played his 220th game on Sunday in the QMJHL and in a Wildcats jersey.
Nice. Good for him.
Moving him into a tie for 25th all-time with Mark Barbario.
Nice.
So he's slowly climbing up that chart, and there's actually
a couple other guys that are climbing up
there's
that chart.
Alex Mercier is he's got a chance.
36 or so. Yeah,
there's that chance. Got to stay healthy.
There's another player that could have a chance.
Yeah, it's could. Yeah.
Do some research.
There's
another player that could have a
hashtag
chance.
out there that might. We need that to happen.
Yeah.
Dylan Rossi of St. John. Sea Dogs playing 3 games in 3 nights, like we did. Gave up 20 goals. Well, Mr. Rossi finished with a 0.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah.
Reese, is it Peich? Reese Peich?
I believe so. Yeah.
Of the Cape Breton Eagles. 5 points, including 4 goals in 2 games against St. John. Our buddy Drew Bear referred to his performance against St. John in these 2 games as Jesus-like. So he's turning into Jesus, apparently.
Drew Bear.
You sit on the throne of lies. Yeah. Was anyone emotionally shattered? I think Drew Bear.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Our captain, Caleb Desnoyers, with 5 points in 3 games, including the shootout winner on Sunday against Drummondville.
Yeah.
Now it sure would be nice for him to get a goal on home ice.
It's coming.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Sure would be nice.
Yeah. To get a goal on home ice.
To get a goal on home ice.
Well done.
I'm speaking in rhyme. And they'll feast. They'll eat their hoop pudding and rare roast beef. Now speaking in rhyme.
Yeah. Well done.
That's team of the week. We're done for another one. For another one.
Yeah. You know what? So before you got here, I said I had an idea for your team of the week. And it's for I'm giving you not a lot of time to get it done.
I'm leaking.
It's exciting. I'm giving you 2 weeks.
Okay.
If you can, for the Megala episode. A 30th anniversary team of the week.
Like Wildcats?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 4 lines, 3 sets of D, 2 goaltenders.
For God's sakes.
Can you do it?
So this would be like my ultimate Wildcats roster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can work on that. That's easy.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Is it the actual Wildcats or is it the Wildcats Legends roster?
Could you do a Wildcat? That should be one of your teams of the week.
That's
maybe at the end of the year, a Wildcat Legends team of the week.
Mike Matheson getting paid with that contract extension in Montreal.
Yeah,
that's the Wildcats.
Cole Eiserman would be on that.
Cole Eiserman, yeah. Frankie Detrano.
Dylan Roquin. Cam Lund, maybe.
Cam Lund. Brian Strait. Remember that defenseman Brian Strait?
Yeah.
I
don't know who would be in goal though. Tough to find a goalie, maybe.
What's that? Big American Keith Petruzzelli.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He couple games. There was another goalie that I think they drafted, but he didn't.
And if you can't,
Justin Katz.
Oh yeah, Justin Katz. That would be the one. Yeah, Justin Katz or Cates or however it was pronounced. Yeah. But yeah, so the Megala episode on the 17th.
Yeah.
I'll
try to pull this off.
Team Boucher Wildcats 30th anniversary. Because if the team's not going to lean into the 30th anniversary, we might as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Weekly Rewind.
Wildcat or the Weekly Rewind is presented by Alphas Appliance Solutions. Right now they got the KitchenAid Black Friday sale. Oh, Black Friday sale is weird. Save $200 when you purchase 2, $300 when you purchase 3, or $400 when you purchase any 4, $500 when you purchase any 5 or more qualifying KitchenAid major kitchen appliances. Qualifying purchases made from now till December 10th. For those or any other deals, give them a call at 858-5111. Visit them at 25 Halifax Street or go online to alphasappliancesolutions.ca. Wildcats go 2-1 on the week through Quebec, bringing the record to 16-6-2-1 for 35 points on the season, sitting us second in the Eastern Conference. We started Friday. I was going to say not the best start to the road trip, but I think we should just put all these games together.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
They were similar type games. You got the 3-2 overtime victory in Friday against the Minions, Victoriaville. Saturday, what's that?
Bob the Builder.
Yeah, Bob the Builder was another one. Saturday, they come back, but they lose in a skills competition. Sunday, they get the skills competition win in Drummondville. Not the way you draw up 5 points in 6 games, but you came away with 5 points in 6 games on the road trip. And all 3 games were literally almost carbon copies of each other, like one after the other.
Yeah, it was. And I pointed this out on Twitter. Like you play 3 games in 3 nights. You get 5 out of possible 6 points, but you only play with the lead for 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know if I should be impressed or concerned. You know, like it's one of those things where like, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Like I know Coach Mack was talking to Marty. I think after the it was the intermission or pregame before the Saturday game, and he said, what he didn't like about Friday night is they didn't get to play with the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is he going to feel? Only playing with a lead for 3 minutes and 5 seconds, but you still get 5 out of possible 6 points. I can only imagine, like, in the first intermission in Victoriaville, he walks into the dressing room and he just looks at the players and he says, if you utter so much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you like to fax me, press the star key.
Yeah.
Right. Like
exactly.
I don't know what happened. They woke up.
Yeah.
the time change, time difference. But yeah, they woke up in the second period, took over. Same thing. Shawinigan woke up in the second period, took over. It was
Drummondville was the best game of the road trip.
It was the best game. It was,
but it didn't start the best game of the road trip because I think they got outshot 17-7 or something like that.
They get dominated in the first period.
Yeah,
like it's. Hey, look, I'm excited to get 5 points, but this is where I'm the concerning part of me is we were okay. This might actually get us into the CHL top 10 as meaningless as it is, but you only held a lead for 3 minutes and 5 seconds in 3 games. But you that's the negative, but there's the positive. Like, I don't know which way to look.
If you look at the book and the 2 pages were in the book still sucked. Like that's how you would feel. But yet they came away with 5 out of 6 points. Like they easily could have got 1 out of 6. And like, honest to God, we were texting the Friday night game against Victoriaville going, you've got to be kidding me that they are outplaying them and they're going to get goalied again.
Yeah, that's
they
how
they
it
outshot
felt.
them 89 to my book's over there, 89 to 52, I think, in the 2 games. And to that point, they had only scored 3 goals, and that was the first one. Like, it's just what
45 minutes. just came up.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Adam knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like it was looking like Gabriel Dagg. And if you go back and watch last week's show, I'm like, well, it can't happen again, right? Like you play Jacoby in this one, first game of the road trip. You don't often see it. What are the odds we're going to get goalied again? Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like we almost got goalied again, and but you had that feeling they just had to get 1. Once they got 1, it was like, buddy, I hope you find your dad. And they found their dad, and the dad was goals. Mercier, Caleb scored, and then 15 seconds in, Mutrin top shelf. Like,
you think that OT winner was drawn up?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
It's
because they tried it in the next overtime and the next or the Drummondville overtime. They brought out those 3 again.
Mutrin scored an OT of a preseason game. It was the weekend of YQM.
Okay,
and it's almost a carbon copy.
Same play.
Yeah. So
it looked like the Binkley goal against Charlottetown, where he come down the wing, except Binkley went short side. He went far side and went up top. But I mean, I like the game from Jacoby on the Tuesday. I don't think he played that bad in this game. I think
really well.
He played really well. Trying to think, one of the goals, the Sheeloff one, guys just kind of got lost. Maybe a little puck watching. You leave Sheeloff at the bottom of the dot. He's going to score 99 out of 100 times unless he lotions it and puts it over the net. Like, and then the Vasilyev one, I think that went through a couple legs to get by him. Like, I thought he played really well in this one. And what I really liked about that is A, he got the start. B, they got the 2 points, which afforded them the luxury of, we at least got 2 points. Like, now let's build on this with our starting goaltender. Kind of looked like they were going to win again, and then Drummondville, it looked like a 3-3, which it's kind of Victoriaville played a 3-3 as well, but they were waiting for us. Shawinigan was waiting for us, and Drummondville was waiting for us. None of them played on back-to-back nights. As we were coming through. So again, this Newfoundland thing is putting little quirks into schedules and stuff like that. But
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's kind of fair.
Yeah.
Because when these Quebec teams come to the Maritimes, they're playing like 3-4 or 3-3. And I mean, they played, I think there's one way. And if you haven't noticed, we're quoting Christmas movies here. So,
and if you have, thanks for tuning into that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next week. We'll do it again.
So there's one quote from the Grinch that I'm going to throw out there, which I think kind of sums up the road trip perfectly, of how A, badly played, but B, how great it turned out. What's that stench? It's fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. That's it. That's going to be the quote of the show. And I kind of forgot until Sunday when someone said on live, no Chudzinski for all three.
All three, yeah, under the weather.
Yeah, like
he's got that. He's missing Thanksgiving. He had something. I was going to say maybe Ken Shea. No, I wasn't. He's not staying with Ken Shea. I was going to say
no.
Ken Shea cooked a bad turkey, but they were on the road.
Yeah,
for American Thanksgiving. So
and his guy got in.
Yeah,
because of that. So
Buckley. The buck stops here.
Yeah. So we freed Buckley. So
we
that's
got him
good.
freed. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's next? But yeah, I mean it's funny because we come on here usually after 3 wins or 2 wins out of 3, and we're pumped, but it just feels like they escaped out of Quebec with 5 points.
Yeah, I think you're going to see. I mean, you got St. John coming to town on Thursday, and I think St. John right now is they're on a bit of a losing streak. I think you're going to see this Moncton team just jump all over them.
Yeah,
like it's.
I think you have to. Like, you got Sea Dogs here tomorrow. Rwanda round 3 rematch on Friday. Back in St. John on Sunday. If they lose 2 more, I'm going to pull a Drew Bear here. How hot is Crickard's seat? Because that's a team they go through the junior hockey cycle. They always have. That's how they build their product. But this is year 3 where you should be kind of on the upswing, and they're, I think, a point up on a playoff spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost 5 in a row, I believe. I'm waiting to get the stat here. At least 4 in a row. And I mean, he's head coach and general manager.
Yep.
But how hot is his seat in terms of this right now?
Ooh,
if they lose both to Moncton.
Yeah. It's getting close, maybe. It really is. And he's a good coach.
Yeah.
Like, he's a really good coach. Like,
represents Canada.
Yeah. Like, it would be tough. I mean, he's got the talent. And I understand, like, the past 2 seasons they've played in really tough divisions, and that might have something to do with it. But I mean, you got to start getting some wins here. It's I mean, if they were to miss the playoffs this year, that wouldn't be very good.
No,
like, that's not good because they're an organization that's known for attracting all these players and drafting well and recruiting them, and if you keep losing and you miss the playoffs this year, that's tough.
Yeah, they're 3-7 in the last 10. They're 0-4. Right now they're sitting 4 points out of the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference. They are 1 point behind Victoriaville for crossing over if the season ended. Like, if they come in here losing back to back, I mean, I can't not see how you don't. I don't know if they make a change right away, but over the Christmas break, you have to do something. You can't trade everyone.
Yeah, and they
can't over. Like, I would say, if he was just the coach, you want to move that into Christmas. Allow the general manager who's already there to make some moves, make some tweaks. A new coach, this and that. He's both. You can't allow him to go into the Christmas deadline.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
They keep him in the GM role and say, look, maybe you need to take a step back from the bench and bring somebody else in there. I mean, it's tough. I mean, they always play Moncton well.
Yeah, they do, especially here.
Yeah, they always they get up to that New Brunswick rivalry game, and Travis Crickard, him and Gardner coached, I think, at the U18s together. They have a good friendship. Travis always wants to beat Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Gardner always wants to beat Travis. So it's, I mean, I maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself by saying that I think they're going to, perform well and kind of make up for their not so good road trip, despite the fact, they got 5 points. Like,
yeah,
again, it comes back to it. Like, we're going to keep coming back to, they didn't play probably their best, but they still did fairly well. But it's going to be, I think it'll be a tight game. But I also think that if you can't pick up a couple points here against Moncton by by the time we talk next week,
Yeah.
we might be in for there might be a change in St. John coming up.
Yeah, yeah. You look at the leads so far for these two teams coming in. Moncton, leading after 1, is 8-3, leading after 2, 11-0. St. John leading after 1, 6-2, leading after 2, 9-0. It's where St. John gets in trouble is when they're trailing after 40 minutes. They're 0-12. So, I mean, Moncton's only 3-5, but 0-12. And that's the problem is they're having to come from behind, and they made a move to get Gendron earlier this week, which should inject some leadership into that team. I mean, it's funny to say they still are a pretty young team, but and then squeezed in between that is Randa, who we saw last year in the 3rd round, and I don't think they have Steiner back yet. But you got Boucher, Verenden. That's do they have Steiner back? I don't think they have him back yet.
I don't think they do, but
it'd be nice if he was here on the road trip just to watch.
But hey, you know I'm looking forward to on that game against Rouen. The video montage for Nico El-Khoury and Tristan Langlois. Welcome back to Moncton.
I did not know Tristan Langlois was there.
Yeah.
Is that part of a trade, or is that a...
It was like one of those random ones last year at Christmas. Yeah. So the video montage for Nico El-Khoury.
What does El-Khoury have right now? 5 points in 21 games.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a very young team. I think Samuel Maloche is winning a lot of games. And I mean, Thomas Verden's got 36 points in 24 games. That's helping out. Boucher is a point a game player, so it should be a good game. But Moncton's got to make sure they're not looking past St. John in that first one, looking at Rouen, who's 3rd in the Western Conference.
Another play you want to keep an eye on, Samuel Boucher. Yep.
Had a hat trick.
They had a hat trick
this last game.
I know one of our listeners couldn't even tell me anybody about his Q career here. Yeah. So that's we a few weeks away might be hearing his name.
Wouldn't that be a sweet little treat?
You know who his teammate was in midget? One Caleb Dinway.
I was going to say I think he was the captain of a team.
Yeah. So where there's smoke, there's fire, and it's
we just need to treat every day like Christmas from now till Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to start too many rumors on the podcast here, but
it's that time of year, and so it's the best time of year. Not only is it Christmas, and the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing for everyone loud to hear, but it's also rumor season, and you really have to be careful around rumor season on who's coming back, who's going to be added, who's going to be sent away.
And his last name just translate perfectly in English to Moncton. The Beau Chemin is a beautiful path to the Wildcats.
Let's do it. Some themes this week, though. We've got high school, whatever they called it.
High school spirit.
High school spirit.
Nice.
We got spirit. Yes, we can. Isn't there? That's from a movie, isn't it?
Isn't it High School Musical?
I've never seen it, so I was thinking Bring It On.
Maybe that's the one.
That could be the one. High school spirit game tomorrow against the Sea Dogs. Miranda is pink in the rink, and be a fan, bring a can. So Wildcats, if you're listening, pink in the rink teaser jerseys. Let's see some teasers. Everybody loves them.
Or if it's high school spirit night, actually have your DJ or PA guy call out some of the local schools and have the students make noise.
Yeah. Who can make more noise?
If it's
Harrison
a high
Trimble
school
or
Moncton High, McNaughton or Riverview or Clement Cormier or LJR,
let's hope we have some kids.
Yeah.
Hopefully they went to the schools and donated tickets for this. Not just said buy them.
If they couldn't honor first responders on first responders night, by showing them on the camera, I don't think we'll see any high school spirit on the camera. But hey, I had this suggestion, Adam, where we actually put out some song requests that we think that the high school kids would like hearing at the game on Thursday night.
I'm gonna mark this so that it's the Tuesday teaser, so that they have lots of time to get these ready.
Yeah.
For Thursday night's game.
So I thought, if my daughter's 10,
yeah,
I'm sure high school students also probably like the same music.
That's correct. Yes.
So I have a list of 5 songs here that I am personally demanding get played on Thursday night.
And I went the other way. He went today's high schoolers. I went my age high schoolers and the parents that are going to these games with some kids. That's the high school I went. You want to go 1 and 1, or you want to go your 5, my 5?
I'll start with my 5.
All right.
I'll start with my 5. So, obvious one, Pink Pony Club, right? I got a message this week from a listener who is down in Halifax at the Canadian Curling Trials.
Shout out to the Holman Empire.
Holman and the Team Jacobs, who will be representing Canada at the Olympics. Yeah. Well, this texter let me know that they happened to play Pink Pony Club at the Canadian Curling Trials when they bust in a bunch of school kids. And guess what? The kids were singing along to the song, creating an atmosphere.
What?
Can you believe that? Playing songs that people know so they can sing along to them?
What? No, they
never heard of that before in my life.
Did they play like... So they didn't just sing Cowboys from Hell. They played a song that everyone knows.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Second one is anybody who's watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix?
Have not.
There's a song called Golden.
Yeah.
I also think it would be a great win song on home ice. So if you want to maybe listen to it, Adam, after, it's a pretty good song.
I'll give it a shot.
Thirdly, I think this is a classic. I think this would be a hilarious song to play as a joke when Caleb Desnoyers scores his first goal on home ice. Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. Stupid, or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. That's kids love these songs, right?
Yeah, I don't know them, but they do.
Fourth one is look, she's the hottest singer in the world right now, and I don't think a single one of her songs has played at the Avenir Centre this year. The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift.
Right.
You know what? It's so funny about music.
It brings everyone together.
It brings everybody together.
It's
but
the best way to spend Christmas cheer.
The comment we got on YouTube that we think is kind of a conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah.
It said something like the reason why they don't play new songs is because the Avenir Centre has to pay royalties to the singer.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's obviously not true. It's a conspiracy theory, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because it's when. Yeah. And finally, No Broke Boys. It's
Pink Pony Club and the Taylor Swift song, only ones I know off your list.
So No Broke Boys is such a funny song.
Yeah.
And yeah, so those are my 5 songs that I'm demanding to hear at High School Spirit Night on Thursday.
Yeah, I laughed at that comment on they have to pay royalties. Well, they played the songs we're asking for last year.
You know what other song they haven't played this year? Sweet Caroline.
Yep. Nope.
And we sang the crap out of that during the playoffs.
And they haven't played Bon Jovi, which is one of the ultimate sing-alongs. So for people who like to tell us that they have to pay royalties, elves like to tell stories. I don't know if you knew that about elves. I went a little older school. So, I mean, really any Backstreet Boys song, but I went with Everybody.
Yes.
Because that's easy enough to play. I'm Just a Kid by Simple Plan.
Ooh.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
S&M by Rihanna.
Oh,
right.
That's so inappropriate.
But yeah. Or Pond to Replay. That was probably the other one I would go with.
Don't Stop the Music was a good crowd song during the probably the 2006 Memorial Cup. Would that make sense?
Yeah.
They had those clapper things.
Yeah.
Everybody was clapping them on their hands. So Don't Stop the Music. So
that's we could see clappers at the game.
Yeah.
For kids, you know what kids love to do? Slap clappers around.
Yeah. Kids
one
today,
I haven't heard.
So desensitized by movies and television.
Yeah. Bang on. One that I haven't heard that I was getting ready. I was playing the music for Jeremy, like a G6 by the Far East Movement. Right?
So good.
Again, the thing about being a DJ is you're playing to everybody, and you can't please everybody. Nobody wants to hear Cowboys from Hell. But
imagine just a night where you could just text in song requests to the DJ.
Fun fact.
We did
that last year.
A fan appreciation / you control the music.
Yeah, you control the music game.
Yeah.
Fun fact, some of the songs you heard last year were us.
Yeah.
Like In Sync, this guy.
That's us.
BSB, I think you had one. I think you had
we would DM
the DJ like, hey, we'd love to hear this.
Yeah.
And then see if we heard it. And generally we did.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Cascada, every time we touch.
Every time we touch,
I feel the feeling. See, it just gets me going. You know what I mean? Like, just do it. These 10 songs. You got 2 home games to play them. For those listening at home, write them down. See how many we get out of those songs. But it's a high school spirit night. Let's talk about the high schools. Let's show off the high schools. Let's play music that everybody at the rink knows. Let's have some fun there, right?
I agree.
This is all about fun. All right, let's get into everyone's favorite part of the show.
Eric Murray, Realtor. Buy your house from him. Stick Tap of the Week.
Thank you again, JR.
Oh, not JR.
The JR we like.
Yeah, Johnny Rocket.
Yeah, respect. Last Friday was Black Friday.
Sure was. Last Monday was Cyber Monday.
And we didn't see a single damn thing from our team.
Nope.
I happened to look back, Adam, and this was probably the first time that they've not posted something about some deal on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. So just want to point that out. But you know who did? The Charlottetown Islanders.
Boy, did they.
50% off December game tickets. 50% off all merchandise. Yeah. That's a miss. But getting to the real one.
Yeah, I don't care that you have Ticketmaster. You can make that work. You can tell Ticketmaster what you want.
Yep. Frustrates me. It frustrates me.
Yeah.
But on a more positive note, the Sue Stoltz Turkey Drive is back. She may no longer be with us, but the Turkey Drive lives on. It's this week till wraps up Friday. You can drop them off at the St. George Fire Station. That's 800 St. George Boulevard. And they're actually taking monetary donations as well.
Oh, nice.
So you can go to SueStoltzTurkeyDrive.com. Stoltz is STULTZ to make monetary donations. This is always a big thing at Christmas. There's years where they get thousands of turkeys, and I don't know where people find these turkeys because anytime you go to Superstore, they're like gone.
Yeah.
So it's I think the monetary donations is new. I like it. And it's some of my favorite things about the holiday season is just the giving spirit. I know we're doing it with our I keep forgetting the name of it.
Warm Head, Hands and Feet.
That's the one. Thank you. Which is still ongoing.
It's still ongoing, absolutely.
Yeah. You can drop your donations off at Speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Turkey Drive, St. George Boulevard Fire Station this week, 12 to 7 p.m. Monetary donations at SueStoltzTurkeyDrive.com. And happy belated birthday when this comes out, Tommy Blisle.
The Stick Tap of the Week, sponsored by Eric Murray Real Estate with the Remax Avante team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Greater Moncton or surrounding area, make sure to check him out on social media or give him a call at 506-863-8802.
I just looked. The Islanders have 5 home games in December. The Wildcats have 6. So that's probably why they didn't want
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
We don't control the ticket prices, is what they'll tell you.
Yeah, you do.
But you control your roller store pricing.
And I want to remind everyone, we don't do this because we want to get in trouble or anything like that.
We do this because we care.
We do it because we care. We do it with the tickets because there's not a value in the ticket. $23, it's a steal compared to the CHL. Calgary is $40, London is $50, Halifax is $30, but the value isn't there when you go to the game. The DJ is not very good to get the crowd moving and jumping along. You're watching a ton of promos all the time. It's your 30th anniversary.
Make it count.
30% off. Like, you have the teddy bear toss allegedly on the 30th and the New Year's Eve game. That should be, hey, it's our 30th anniversary. Buy your 2 tickets for both those games, get 30% off. Yeah, you're just giving people the tax back, but that freaking matters at Christmas time. We'll see if we see a
savings they're going to go spend at the concession.
Yeah, which spend it at the Roar store because they don't make money on the concessions, but spend it at the Roar store. But I will be shocked if we see a running 50-50. It's an unbelievable idea. It should happen anytime around Christmas time. But again, we do it because we want to see the value in this. If the tickets were $23 and they were playing Pink Pony Club and they were playing I'm Just a Kid and Sweet Caroline and there was, Tommy Blau and Chudzinski on the Videotron going, let's get some noise. We need you. We need you for this power play. Top 10 hits of the 30th anniversary of the team. Like, if all that was there, people wouldn't complain about the $23 in price. But there's no value attached to that ticket. And that's the issue. Discounting your tickets does not devalue your product.
Bingo.
All right, let's get to the Wildcat of the Week, presented by Rosemary, Lynn Massage and Spa. Right now, they've got the teeth whitening available for $85. That gets you 3 15-minute sessions included in that price. You can add another 15 minutes for only $20. Don't forget they have the loyalty card. Buy 9 spa services, gets 1 free. Call them at 830-1224 or stop in at the new location, 153 McLeese, as they're now accepting new clients. I said it Sunday on the live. There is something about Alex Mercier when he plays in Quebec in these 3 games against these teams. It lights a fire on him.
I think we need his dad around all the time.
Yeah, I think so. Like, start showing up. I mean, he shows up to pretty much all the games anyways. But
come on, Rich.
There's something when he plays these 3 teams in this 3 and 4 or this kind of road trip in and around that area. He just comes to life. Goals in all 3 games. He's now got 4 goals in those 3 games. So your Wildcat of the Week is number 10, Alexis Mercier.
Oops, kind of cut you off there.
It's all good. It worked out. Because I didn't think of using that Grinch. That Grinch quote. Yeah, that's kind of it for us this week. Don't forget the weather has turned to the white stuff now. We have partnered with Speedy Auto Service for the first annual Warm Head, Hands, and Feet drive for the less fortunate. We've had a ton of donations: toques, mitts, socks, winter coats, new or slightly used for adults or kids. Stop in 905 Mountain Road, drop them off Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. And if you want to make a donation, monctonwildcast@gmail.com. The games this weekend: High School Spirit tomorrow. Be a fan, bring a can on Friday. It is also Pink in the Rink night, so if you got pink, wear it for breast cancer. But
no teddy bear toss until after Christmas.
Yeah, it's maybe they might do it on the next Saturday game. Who knows? They might change it up. They've changed up some things. Next week we're gonna have Assistant General Manager Rick Melanson on the show. He's gonna get you set for the trade deadline. Then
he's gonna tell us exactly who will be joining the Wildcats after Christmas. All the trades will be broken on our show next week. So if there's tune into every show, but if there's one you want to listen to, then we promise this time we're on with Rick, our audio will work.
Yeah, you'll hear him. And then 2 weeks from now, we've got the annual live trade deadline show on Tuesday, and we've got our mega Christmas episode before Jeremy goes away to Ontario, and we're off for 2 weeks. So big things are happening on these 2 shows. It's our favorite time of year. It's Christmas season. For Jeremy, I'm Adam. See you next week.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Wildcast podcast. Follow us on social media at Moncton Wildcast.